Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, everybody. This is Van Wolfster, the guy, the... man, I suffered so much making this. 10 Robro accounts just to try to get those medals, the ones that boost your XP gain per match. Out of all the accounts, I'd say I only had fun with 4 of them. With the first account, this one, I tried getting her to level 70. Failed at it. Only got her to 60. Her self-healing ability made the matches more fun to do. Your own personal medic. Well, you being the medic, nobody else is healing you, but I liked her normal attack combinations. It was the shocking really helped fight against those Odin characters, like push them out of the treasure area, shock them, and then finishing them off. She was very fun. Maybe I should have summoned on my main account for her, but it was a light character and I really don't want to spread out the resources. I still want to see if I could max out my blue support. Here's Robro number 2. Tried getting Odin, but ended up getting Pero's Pero. Despite all the Rogers and Odins running around, his candy state wasn't really that good to use even in low leagues. People somehow still had Film Red Shanks available and a Kainu's. I don't even know how. Maybe people just derank on purpose to stay in those leagues, but why would you? There's better rewards in higher matches than just C and below. It's just rank up. You're making it unbearable for us lower players to enjoy low leags. Oh man, I can still remember that one level 100 Odin. He was such a tryhard. Anyway, Robro number 2, didn't have much fun with him. Robo 3, now I got Odin from his banner. He was very broken. No one was able to push me out of the treasure map, well, treasure area, to like nullify his 1 HP trait. I don't understand why they even gave him that trait. That ability is so stupid. Just make him like another Usopp. 3 lives. That's it. No immortality, Mr. 1 HP God. It's terrible. Terrible for a team that doesn't know how to defeat him. But he was fun to use. That normal combination's pretty good. Here's Robo number 4. And I didn't really use him that much. Ended up switching to Rayleigh and Usopp. I had a lot of fun with Usopp. The ability to put people to sleep so you could take the treasure. Very helpful. Oh, and Rayleigh, I'm not really sure. He's okay, but when you get knocked back and then you have to face a Roger who's capturing your treasure, you're pretty much screwed. Can't really do anything about it. And they end up just killing me. That HP cut skill of his and extra damage is just too tough to defend against it. Roger basically fired every defender in the game. And now you have less defenders in league matches to try even to counter him. Roger was such a terribly implemented character, and I'd say he's even more broken than, let's say, Blackbeard and Film Red Shanks on release, maybe even a Kainu. Just too strong. Roger's too strong. Robro number 5. I got Nami from the banner, trying to get another Roger, or anybody that's like good for League, but she done some work. Shocking Roger's ability to heal, well, when able, from their shocks is pretty useful. It's a useful ability. Building that attack up, it's very useful even against defenders and other characters that boost their defense. She could destroy Kid and Law players if played well. Funny thing is, in low leagues, you're actually able to fight against some Law and Kid dual characters. The Claw character. I don't know how people are still in low leagues with that character. You could probably get up to S or even A league with them at level 60 or 72. They're very strong. They're still good to this day. I even use them on my mono blue team. Here's Robro number 6, the one I gave away in that giveaway video. He's too strong in low leagues, and even in SS League, he could find some players using him at a level 60, and he could still do pretty damn good against, let's say, a Blackbeard who's maxed out in Hyper Boost, for example. Literally destroys him. This Roger character needs to get nerfed. Like, very badly. He needs to get nerfed. He's just too strong. Too strong at any level. The ability to inflict stun while capturing, and the insane healing and recuperating his skills every time he captures is too strong. He's too strong. Hard counter to Whitebeard. And it's such a shame because Whitebeard just came out, and not less than a month, this Roger just told him to screw himself. He's the new king, which fits the title. King of the Pirates, Roger. Still, he makes playing the game very unfun. Robo number 7, I used Frankie for last minute captures. If you try playing them normally in low leagues, it's just people know what to do, which is surprising because it's the start of a new account. You're playing against new players, but most of these new players are pretty much veterans. I think they were doing the same thing like I was doing, trying to get that medal, the Straw Hat medal that gives you extra XP. Robo number 8, I summoned on that one EX Roger themed banner, the one that had the other Rayleighs and Bullet, just to see how well he goes against Roger and the new Rayleigh. In low leagues, he's quite the monster. The ability to raise up his attack and defense, inflict tremor. He could really do a lot of damage against the new EX Roger, Dark version. Kinda wish I got him to level 80 or 70. Despite getting all those free gems. Quite surprised I only got to like 61. If I got up to level 80 or higher, I would have done another giveaway. I'd say he's more fun than Roger. Robro number 9. I got this rated to 85. Not a single bullet. I was very distraught about it. I wanted bullet. Ended up getting this guy though. What does he do? Well, if you can't perfect dodge, well, you're pretty much dead, despite him being a high level. And here's the last Robro account. Ended up pulling worse. I only got him to 60. I really tried getting another Roger with the extra leftover gems, but to go over through the tutorial and just re-downloading the game over and over again, it takes a lot of time, too much effort. Didn't really end up making extra accounts because I just finished the last 10 accounts to rank 10. I think it took like 4 hours on each account just to go from player rank 1 to 10 to complete the mission. So that's like already, I think, 40 hours total just doing this non-stop. I hated it. It was terrible. I think for the last 3 accounts, I ended up playing... Let's see. Let me see the support just to make sure. Yeah. See how I didn't even bother to, like... Well, except for this one. I didn't bother to raise up the support because I just kept playing solo episodes. Just keep fighting that bear guy, the first captain enemy you face when you first unlock the solo episodes. You get, I think, 20 XP, player rank XP, if you KO him. And it takes like, I think, 10 seconds to like start the mission, finish the mission, or was it 20 seconds? Well, every time you do it, you get 20 XP for 20 seconds, and it was kind of more relaxing, a bit more tedious though. More relaxing than playing actual League, because matchmaking sucks. You keep fighting against teams of Rogers, and that puts you in a crazy state because you don't have any character that's able to do well against them at low rank. Makes you go crazy. So I ended up just playing solo episodes again and again until I got rank 10. Well, there's the update video, and I think this event is already like near over of getting that straw hat medal for the extra XP. I just did it just for the sake of medal collecting. I like to collect medals. If there's a future event like this again, I'd say skip. But if you really want one of the medals, I say just create just one account. It takes a huge mental toll on you. Yeah, who am I kidding? I might do it over, but just keep the strategy of playing solo battles, because a League it's not fun when you go against other accounts that re-rolled for the new broken EX, while you stay with these outdated characters who need buffs. Like really, they need a lot of buffs to actually make the game more diverse, instead of just every League matches EX, Whitebeard, Roger, Zoro, Film Red Shanks, Claw, Yamato Ace. There's not that much diversity, to be honest. You gotta be a meta slave. You gotta use the top tier characters to win. Or else you'll lose a lot. Alright. Goodbye, people.